The RideSentry has improved our tire costs, we think, about $500,000 a year.
We're very happy with the RideSentry and the MTIS system.
RideSentry has proven itself over the years to be just a superior product.
It will survive a hit way better than any of the competitor's suspension.
I asked myself, why would we have any other brand suspension out there underneath our trailers?
The RideSentry has been very good durability-wise. We haven't had to align a trailer since we put it on 3 years ago.
As far as curbing and things like that, it's the best we've found for an air ride suspension. Any fleet trailer is going to take some curb hits, it's going to hit some potholes. We've had really good luck with that suspension not deflecting, not bending.
On the other competitor suspension, if we hit something hard enough with theirs, we bend the box, the trailer's down, $5,000 later it's back out on the road. With the RideSentry, we might spend $300 to replace the wheel, check the alignment, and it's good to go back out on the road.
It is the design, to me, that makes a big difference, being a parallelogram versus a trailing arm suspension. It just inherently has a lot less problems.
The mechanical characteristics, the ease of alignment and things like that have been huge pluses for us.
It's saved us probably $15,000 to $25,000 a year on not having to replace the slider boxes.
Prior to us switching over to the RideSentry, we had suspensions that had less ability to take a curb hit, and we would have them get disabled from time to time. Our best guess would be probably one a month, and when that happened, that was probably a $6,000 to $10,000 event.
The RideSentry durability is second to none. We're very happy with it.
Less downtime, less time in the shop, more drive time out on the road. Drivers are making money, companies making money.
The total cost on a Meritor suspension versus the competition is superior in tire wear. It is superior in the fact that the alignments last longer.
If your trailer's off alignment a little bit, you get scuffing across the tire face, and of course your tire's going to wear a lot faster than just going straight down the road.
The RideSentries that we just put into service, we coupled them with the Meritor tire inflation system. We retrofitted about 225 trailers, found it very easy and cost effective to do. I want to say that that took a solid penny a mile out of my trailer tire cost.
What I've seen with the RideSentry suspension is extreme tire life. The tires wear like steel.
Between the benefits of being able to align the suspension and keep proper tire inflation, we're seeing tire wear cut probably in half.
I would say that with the Meritor tire inflation system that we're going to see a payback within a year.
Tire costs are so high right now, anytime you can benefit from that, it's a tremendous savings.
We think that the RideSentry suspension, coupled with the tire inflation system, from a tire wear standpoint, saves us somewhere between $500,000 and $600,000 annually.
Meritor pin lock system is superior in many ways. One is the fact that the system is locked before the trailer can go down the road, so a driver cannot cause all the damage of flying the suspension out the back of the trailer.
Prior to having the pin lock system, we had an event once every 60 days that would be a $10,000 to $15,000 event.
The drivers are amazed to see that the pin will lock in the next hole, unlike the other brand of suspension where the pins are round. You will just go chink, chink, chink past all the holes.
As soon as you release the parking brakes, the pins re-engage the holes on the slider box. All the pins are tapered. They can't travel more than about 3 inches, and even if the driver forgets to put the pins back in, the pin lock system inserts the pins back in the slider box for you.
I inspect every trailer that comes in, and part of that inspection is checking the pins, make sure they're seated. And with the pin lock system, I've yet to find one not.
The pin lock system works really, really great, really smooth. The pins go straight in, straight back out.
I would quantify it and tell you that it probably saves us $100,000 a year.
The RideSentry suspension being a parallelogram setup, you're not going to have dock walk, you're not going to have dolly leg failures.
In the past, we've had a dock walk issue, and with the RideSentry we haven't had that issue since it goes straight down.
You don't ever have a trailer lurching away from the dock and collapsing the landing gear. We have never had to go out and pick a trailer up off its nose.
So it's saved on dolly legs. You don't hear the customer complaining that the trailer is walking away from the dock. So you're a safer, it's a safer trailer to load.
With the RideSentry, the anti-dock walk problems that the rest of the industry has, they don't have. Just plain and simple, they don't.
DOT is now doing VizCheck performance brake tests on equipment. With the RideSentry, you're gonna see the trailer score higher numbers.
Our numbers double. We have no problem at all reaching those numbers.
I know 100% that my Meritor RideSentry suspensions going through a DOT coupe that has one of these machines will pass with flying colors.
Meritor's support system to me is one of the major reasons why I sell the Meritor suspension, because I am comfortable with the support that I will get, that my customer will get, that they're going to be treated fairly.
Their support has been very good. We really like working with the Drive Force team.
They understand what we do within the motor carrier industry very well and are able to really effectively respond to everything we need with regard to solving problems with powertrains on trucks and suspension and running gear underneath the trailers.
If an issue does come up where I need to speak with somebody, like my Drive Force field rep, I know they're available, but I haven't had any issues with the RideSentry.
When a customer has a situation and they go in and they get it solved, they're more apt to come back to me because of the fact that their problem was taken care of. We all have problems, but it's how quick we react to those problems.
It's the best product support that I've ever received in my 25 years in the business for any component, tractor or trailer. It's hands down the best support we've ever received. We're incredibly satisfied with the RideSentry suspension. Predominantly, its durability, its ease of use for drivers, and the amount that it's reduced our maintenance cost on an annual basis.
With the RideSentry, you see less headaches, less downtime.
Customers love the tire performance that they get with that suspension, the braking performance that they get with that suspension, the lack of maintenance, the fact that their drivers can't destroy that suspension as easy as they can the other ones.
We see nearly 100 trailers a day, and we know that if it's a Meritor RideSentry, the most it's going to need is a grease job.
Going to the RideSentry and the MTIS has been very good for our business. It's reduced our costs, kept our trailers on the road, kept our customers happy.
When the dispatchers are not on you because the trailer's broke down, why would you put anything else under your trailer?
I love it when people walk in and ask me, well, what do you think of that RideSentry suspension? And I tell them to look around my yard and then see what's out there and then tell me what they think, I think, about the RideSentry suspension.